I love me some Avatar Nation. Step on them, king. Step on them, king.
Please, you have nerve. You've been beating everybody.
I'm talking, baby.
What up, SK?
I'm here for the mess.
I'm talking, baby.
Get it, Daddy.
Hey!
I love me some Avatar Nation. Step on them, king. Step on them, king.
Although you didn't call me silly, honey, you're shady.
I'm talking, baby.
Get it, Daddy.
Well, goodness gracious.
No beef, just tofu.
I'm here for the mess. Get it, Daddy.
Woo, child.
Well, goodness gracious.
Avatar Nation.
What's going on, everybody? How you guys doing? I guess as you said, this is like the late version of Tofu Alley. But I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys had a great day. And thank you for being here. I truly do appreciate that. So let's get started. What's up, Random Crafted Gamer? How you doing? Thank you for being a Tofu one. What's up, Your Pleasure 721? Thank you for being a Tofu one as well. What's up, Anela Valencia? How you doing? Good to see you. What's up, Detach Myself? I hope you're doing well and all is pleasant in your land. All right, so let's start by me bringing up the agenda. Well, first of all, let's just say this. There's not a lot going on and stuff like that as you see it. You know, sometimes this area does take a break. And you know, when we have breaks like this, usually the next thing that pops up is kind of crazy. But yeah, there's not much going on, so it's good to have a break from the foo-la-la. So here we go. Let's see. Here's some things we're going to be talking about tonight. Here we go. All right, so this is the agenda for tonight. As you see, this is Ja Morant of the Memphis Grizzlies, like pretty much just dunked on somebody tonight, just atrociously. Nasty dunk. So yeah, we're gonna talk about a lot of things inside this area, outside this area. So let's get to it. First, we're going to talk about Ukraine, Russia, Putin, dunk of the night, the N-word got you fired, the chicken McNugget quit, the albino, and Snoop Dogg part of the B sector. Then we're going to get into specifically this area, Zoom last night, and Kimmie. All right, so those are the things we're going to discuss tonight. All right. All right, let's talk about Ukraine and Russia. What's up, Black Strawberry Apple? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being a tough one. Thank you for being here as well. So let's talk about Ukraine and Russia. What can I say? I mean, what's up, Ron P? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Pretty much what I can say about the Ukraine-Russia situation is that obviously things did not go the way that Putin is or had planned them to go. Russia is holding, excuse me, Ukraine is holding Russia off. It's interesting that the international community is really standing behind the Ukraine, but you also have to give your kudos to Joe Biden. To me, Joe Biden seems to be leading the charge internationally. It seems that way. So it's good that he's been able to get other nations and countries to kind of take a stand against Russia. The other thing that was pretty interesting is that Switzerland has decided to push back on Russia too, and like seize the funds of people who have bank accounts. Now, if you know, everybody hides their funds or puts their funds in Swiss bank accounts. That's why you always hear about the Swiss bank account. Is because they don't really get into that whole thing of seizing your funds. But this is the first time ever that they decided to listen to international influence and seize people's bank accounts that are associated with the sanctions that went out. So it's pretty. I mean, it's just the whole situation is interesting, really interesting. Um, the thing that I fear is like what they said. They got a 30-mile convoy headed to the Ukraine. Russia does. What worries me is that Putin doesn't really care about anybody except for himself, right? So I feel that he's going to. I just heard somebody on CNN says, "Oh no, he's not going to use any nuclear weapons," and I'm like, "How y'all going to sit up there and say that, man?" Well, I think the nuclear weapon thing is a last resort for him, right? Because Putin is very egotistical, right? And everything is based on his reputation, his ego, his things like that. And if he feels that he's on the brink of losing, I do feel that he would do a nuclear attack in some way, shape, or form. That's what I fear. I mean, that's what I just feel like a lot of people are underestimating this man. All I heard was, "Oh, they're never going to go to war. They're never going to go to war. Putin is never going to do this because China this and the U.S. that." And what did he do? So now they say, "Oh, he would never do this," and I'm like, "Y'all so stupid." The man go do what he need to do. It seems like he don't care. Like the people in Russia don't even want this war. What I don't understand is how all the forces, all the soldiers and stuff are still going with it. Like it's just weird to me. It's like a weird situation. They're killing innocent people, right? And that's what I think that was going to happen. Once he sees that the end is near, he gonna do everything and anything because he don't care. Like he's all about him. It seems like something happened. It seemed like I don't know. It just seemed like he snapped or something. Or he fears that something his end is near and he's trying to etch himself in history. Like I'm telling y'all, where can that man go after this situation? Nowhere. Like his own people don't like him. Like his own people are like, "Oh, we can't continue our life. We can't continue our life of normalcy. They're shutting down our bank accounts. Like they're even kicked them out of the dollar. Like so they got to use like rubles or something like that. Like what was it? They raised the interest rate by 20% over there in the bank. Like their stock market exchange didn't even go live today because they knew like Shell and BP sold off or said they're not going to do any more business with Russia, like to the own detriment of their own business. Like y'all don't know how serious that is. Like a majority of their business, not majority, but a good chunk of their business was in Russia. And they're like, "Oh hell no to the no," which was a smart move by Shell and BP because if it goes to a nuclear situation, the PR is going to be disastrous for those companies. So that was a smart move on that part. But I don't know. I just think it's crazy. I think they're underestimating them. I just hope that the U.S. has got their stuff in order. You know what I mean? Because they're sitting up there saying, "Oh no, he wouldn't do that." Like, yeah, all right. It's just crazy. What's up, Rob P? Thank you for becoming a new member. I appreciate your support and all that you do for the channel. We're gonna celebrate Ron P by playing his clip. Here we go.
Oh, hell no.
Thank you to the one and only Rob P. He's decided to take a break from hanging out at the club and joining us in Tofu Alley tonight. So thank you so much, Ron P. I appreciate you and all that you do. All right, Ron P says, "I hear that Putin is talking about, yeah, y'all keep underestimating that man. I'm gonna repeat myself again. All I heard before this situation was, oh, Putin ain't never gonna do that. He ain't gonna never do that. The Ukrainians and the Russians are so close together. He wouldn't do that to his people. He wouldn't do that. The people are against it. He don't give a damn." It's crazy. All right. But I just think there's something going on, like with him personally, or he knows something is coming to an end. I get that eerie feeling. You know what I mean? I really do. I really, really do. And then on top of that, mm, there's so many other businesses that are tied through Russia. Like it's gonna be a cataclysmic effect. Yeah. Mm, mm, mm. All right, let's move on from that. All right, so the dunk of the night. So I decided, I like basketball and all this other stuff. So I thought I would show you guys the dunk of the night. So here we go from the NBA. Ooh, child. All right, here we go. This is Ja Morant of the Memphis Grizzlies. Woo. He's only a 6'2" guard, so he elbowed the guy in the mouth as he went to dunk the ball. Thank God the refs did not call a foul on it because they would have ruined the play. But here we go. Here's the dunk of the night, y'all.
These could not clear the defensive glass. Oh,
my gosh. Look at this. Partner, take an elbow sandwich as I get to the rim.
Oh, my. These could not clear the defensive glass. Oh,
my gosh. Look at this. Partner, take an elbow sandwich as I get to the rim.
Oh, my.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy, man, because he elbowed a guy in the face, and then dunked on him too. That's insane. I usually don't comment on that stuff over here, but I was like, I got to share that with y'all because that is a pretty sick dunk, just like you said. Man, that was insane. That is insane. And then on top of that dude that he dunked on is pretty much like almost 7 feet tall. Woo! Yeah, so that is Ja Morant. Pretty crazy. All right, next we're gonna move on to the N word got you fired. So yeah, I guess some executive of Estee Lauder got fired because he posted a meme on the internet with the N word. Now I don't know. Let me just say this real quick. I don't know what is what's it called? The fascination of people of other ethnicities trying to use the N-word. Y'all know how I am about the N-word. I felt that is the stupidest thing to have the N-word be the term of endearment. Like that is like what? Like can't y'all select no other word that don't have such a bad history behind it? So this executive was making $10 million a year. What's up, DVD? How you doing? Good to see you. And that's why I don't play with that. So don't sit over here and say like what they say. Oh, I didn't mean it. I apologize. I was joking. I pretty much say like F you like when you say that. Don't play in my face. Okay. So here we go. I'm gonna show you this article real quick. Ooh, child. That's the picture of the dump. Ooh, oh Lord. All right. This is the picture of the executive. They had the nerve to post it on his Twitter page. Here we go. Longtime Estee Lauder senior executive 65 is fired from his $10 million a year job after he posted a meme with the N-word and a joke about COVID on his personal Instagram. John Dempsey, 65, was forced out of the cosmetic company for a post portraying Big Bird making a racial slur. The brand executive, who makes $9.6 million a year, oversees MAC and Clinique, two of the company's biggest brands. Dempsey, who has been with the company for 31 years, apologized for the posting, calling it a terrible mistake. Always a mistake. Estee Lauder said that all employees, especially executives, must be held accountable. Kudos to Estee Lauder. All right, here we go. No, that's not it. Here's it. He posted this on it looked like his Twitter or Instagram. It says, my NIGGA Snuffy done got the Rona at a Chingy concert. Really? 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 And he's 60 what? 65, 66? 65, 66? And you need to post that? And what the hell does that mean? Boy, I tell you, they be trying to with that N word. 65, $9.8 million a year. And with the company for 31 years, all came to an end because of the N word. Y'all better stop playing with that N word. I don't know. Ron P says those rap songs confuse some people. Ron P, I don't care. Like he's old enough to know. He's old enough to know. And you gotta understand, you just can't blame it on rap songs. There's current context, right? They know everything that is associated with the N word will get your ass beat down. I think people intentionally. So I didn't share this with y'all. I did not share this with y'all because I know y'all will go, but I'm gonna share it anyway. So I was at the gym, right? And They were playing. Now this Hispanic dude they were playing the music with the N word, and I hate that shit. Let me just say, I hate that shit. I myself don't like the N word when I listen to the music. I cringe when there's an N word come on my YouTube playlist. I sometimes just turn the song. I just don't like it. I don't understand why that word was incorporated in music. I really don't, and I feel to me deep down that was some psychological bullshit. Excuse me, to put the N word as more of a like, let me, you know what I mean? Like, music executives approve everything. So when they were first doing that, to me, it was like, okay, we'll let them say the N word because it's like, it's them clowning themselves, making fun of themselves by allowing it just don't make no sense to me. Like, you think that they're going to allow if a Jewish rapper was in there coming around and let y'all keep saying the Jewish slur to them and putting in music? No, no, and that's the most frustrating thing, that the lack of respect that they even have for us to even allow us to put that in our music. Like, that's just messed up to me. It's just like they were playing some, oh yeah, okay, we'll allow you, you put this song out, you put the N-word in. It just don't make no sense. So going back to the story about the kid was sitting up there with, he's in high school, I guess I'm assuming, and he came up with the N-word. He was trying to test me. Now, you got to understand, I have to have high emotional intelligence, right? Right? Because a teenager against a grown ass man in a court of law is not going to look good. No matter, I can go to the news and say, "Yo, this Hispanic kid said the N word." They're not going to give a damn because his words at the end of the day, no matter if it be racially inflammatory. So I forget what song it was. It was a Kendrick Lamar song. I can tell you that much. And it had the N word, and he said the N word, and he said it like he recited it as he was guarding me, right? He said, "Oh, I didn't say it." He said, "How did he say?" He said the N word lyrics in the song, and then he said something about, "Oh, I ain't saying it to you," or some shit like that. And I said, "You," I said, "Don't be saying that to me," or something like that. I just said it like that. Now, anybody else, they might have popped him in his mouth, they might have body slammed him, but I thought he was testing me. I really do feel like he was testing me to see if I was cool with him saying the N word, and I just told him straight up, "Yo, don't be saying that. Don't be saying that to me." He was like, "Okay," and I just hated that I was even put in that position by a rap song. You get what I'm saying? But I can't go out and swing on no teenager who listens to that music and who knows is wrong, but trying to test is wrong in real life. I don't understand. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but that, like Ron P like said, that music is confusing people. It's confusing the kids, but I'm not going to give no 65-year-old who grew up in the civil rights era no pass on that. That's not cool. That's not cool. And you corporate too. So corporate people know, especially executives, know how to move. So not well move, but know what to do and not to do. And people be trying it. And that N word's got to stop. You know what I mean? I just don't play with that. It's got a strong historical context. And then you got to know, at the end of the day, there is no other racial nationality that sits up there and glorifies hate speech. And I don't believe in that whole tourism and endear thing. I think that was some bullshit that was approved by the majority to make y'all think and rationalize that it was okay. And then now we sitting up here with them trying to use it. And if it was okay, why Eminem never used it? You know what I mean? Or why he don't use it more common? Now I know some of them, what Machine Gun Kelly think he could use it, whatever, but that ain't cool. That's not cool. And at the end of the day, it comes down to respect. Respect. Like I said, you ain't gonna never hear nobody using no Jewish slur or no Jewish rapper using no hate speech in their music. And if that's the case, then the same should be applied to us, right? I'm gonna get off my soapbox, but that's how I feel. All right, and I'll always stand by that way because once you don't respect yourself, then nobody will respect you. And they don't respect us because we're sitting up there commercializing hate speech. And then we got to say, well, y'all use it in music, get music in film, and y'all use it when y'all greet each other. Ain't nobody greeting me with no "What's up, my nigga." I don't tolerate that shit. I don't never ever say "What's up, my nigga" or nothing like that. I don't like that. I can't stand that shit, and I can't stand it when people do that in front of other people. It's just weird to me. It's weird. Like y'all sit up there and say "What's up." Anyway, let's move on. All right. Next up is the Chicken McNugget quit. So these are the Gym Chronicles part of the broadcast. The Chicken McNugget quit today. He decided to sit up there. Now, I was at the gym. I played basketball there yesterday. Got my cardio on and my whole workout and all that other stuff. So the Chicken McNugget, y'all, you know I told you about the Chicken McNugget. Sometimes he stink and everything, and he's just been mad disrespectful. Anyway, he decided to quit on his team today. I could not believe it. The Chicken McNugget quit because they were not passing him the ball. I was like, oh hell no. So I went in on his ass. I said, you quit? I said, you taking a reputation. He said, they're not passing me the ball. I said, this big ass baby. This is a grown ass man decided to take his ass out the game because they weren't passing him the ball. Now, one of his teammates shaded him. Was like, good, I'm glad he quit because we got to upgrade because the player that replaced him was better than him. I was like, ooh, these people are shady. They say it's an upgrade. I was like, damn. But yeah, the Chicken McNugget quit. That was very interesting. I was like, oh, you quit on your whole team. I thought of quitting, but I ain't never quit like that. I was like, oh, hell no. But yeah, the Chicken McNugget quit. Now, next thing is the albino. I ain't never played basketball with an albino before. So, yeah, there was an albino at the gym. Yeah, so that was very interesting. Now, I don't know if the albino is black or the albino is white, but the albino had tattoos. And when I say he was an albino, he wasn't an albino. You know how sometimes you get albinos that got a little bit of a dark complexion? No, he was an albino. I couldn't tell if he was white or black, but I think he black though because I think he had some tattoos and stuff like that. But his hair, I couldn't tell. I was just like, damn. And sometimes I can tell if his albino is black or not. But anyway, he can play a little bit too. So yeah, but it's interesting. The albino. Never played basketball with an albino before. Not that it make a difference, but it's just interesting. Very interesting. All right, next up is Snoop Dogg part of the big sector? So apparently Snoop Dogg has gotten himself in some legal trouble over some Uber Eats. It's a damn shame. Here we go. Snoop Dogg could be facing a potential lawsuit from Uber Eats driver. It's relating to a social media post from Snoop. Ooh, child. Let me see if I can read this story for y'all. This is insane. Well, not insane. Yeah. I'm just surprised that he's using Uber Eats. Like, really? So what's gonna happen? He probably don't pick up his own food anyway, or open the door. Oh no, let me see if I can read this to y'all real quick. This is interesting. Now, is Snoop Dogg a doxer? Let's see what y'all decide. Is Snoop Dogg a doxer? Here we go. Snoop Dogg is facing a potential lawsuit from an Uber Eats driver. On his Instagram story last month, Snoop complained about an Uber Eats driver who allegedly failed to deliver his order. Snoop's video message included a message exchange with the driver. His name and other personal information, including his photo and license plate. Damn, Snoop. Snoop is a doxer. Snoop also said the driver from effing Uber Eats didn't bring my effing food. Talking about he arrived. This is not a safe space. Where my food at, NIGGA? You got all my G damn money, punk. Oh, Lord. According to CBS Los Angeles, the Uber Eats employee now plans to file a lawsuit. There's my picture there. Oh, he said, there's my picture there. That's my picture there. Also, there's my first name. After I saw the video, I'm like, I have high anxiety and I fear for my family's safety. I contacted the customer many times and I followed the protocol by the book, the driver said. All right. In the messages, the employee can be seen repeatedly telling Snoop that he has arrived and asking the rapper to please answer. After he has waited the required 8 minutes, the driver told, why is 8 minutes? Why can't it be 10 minutes? Anyway, the driver told Snoop that he was leaving because he does not feel safe. What? Snoop, wait, this is not a safe space. Excuse me, this is not a safe place, the driver wrote. According to the video, prompted Snoop to reply, yes, it is. Pull up to the gate. Where was in the hood? Where was Snoop at? Oh Lord! The driver claims he attended the delivery but was unable to deliver the food. Uber Eats issued an apology to Snoop, saying, "We truly regret Snoop Dogg's frustrating experience. We have reached out to apologize and refund him for the order." However, the employee said he was unhappy with the company's apology, believing he is the one who should receive an apology after the personal information was shared with Snoop's millions of followers. He hasn't returned to work since the incident. He said, when I read that apology, it just felt like it's not fair because I'm the one that deserves an apology for Uber Eats, not Snoop. But I have to fight for my rights and my family's rights. I just feel like I'm not really well from this delivery and also Uber Eats. Okay. All right. So yeah. So Snoop Doxer. I don't know. What's up, Madame Scorpio? How you doing? To be honest, you gotta be careful what you do, and I think this is gonna be settled out of court. To be honest with you, because Snoop Dogg is of a high profile, and he can't be doing stuff like that, no matter what. I mean, if he put the man's license plate out and stuff like that, and other personal identifying information for malicious intent, then yeah, that's a situation where his safety could be put in jeopardy. And if the Uber Eats, if that dude wants to take it a next step, he could do a slander and defamation situation where he's saying that he's been negatively impacted by Snoop's tweet and it hurt him professionally. So you got to be careful. I think Snoop Dogg is wrong in this instance. I'm not trying to come at Snoop Dogg, whatever, but I got to be fair and I got to look at things for the way I understand it. And that what he did is a definition of doxing, and it was for malicious intent. So I mean, you got to be understanding. And I'm not coming at anybody who does delivery service, but those companies don't respect y'all. They look at y'all as peons, to be honest, that is fulfilling a task for them. So that's why they did what they did, and that's why they apologized to Snoop Dogg, because they're like, "Oh hell no, this is free, publicity, and we really don't care about that peon." Watch them sit around and turn around and do a sponsorship with Snoop Dogg. Watch. That's how ground business is. What's up, Molly? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. He says, I feel like people act irrational when they're hungry or hungry. Oh, yeah, you can tell. That's the bald-headed Ninja Turtle that sits over there and eats 8,000 wings in one setting and one live. Yeah, you definitely act irrational when you're hungry. Yeah, when you're hungry, you don't act normal. You get agitated and stuff like that. Just like when I was at the gym and that lady gonna harass me about that damn little can of energy juice. I like, lady, you better leave me alone. You don't even own this damn Amazon establishment. You gonna bother me about some damn can? Woo! Yeah, so yeah, definitely. People do not act rationally when they're hungry. And that's another thing with the whole Ukraine situation. I know I'm jumping all over the place, but listen, y'all, with that whole Ukraine situation, let me tell you something. People, yeah, they're humanitarians now and they welcome them in. There's going to be an issue with those people, refugees going from the Ukraine to whoever's opening their borders and allowing them in, especially when, they start needing food, shelter, they have to use the bathroom and all that. And then when it really is an issue, when they start looking for jobs, that's when you're going to really see how people feel about you. Now everybody's like, oh, help the Ukrainian people and all this other stuff. But after 30 days, 15 days, watch what's going to, true feelings will come out. And it's unfortunate. It's a shame when you get booted from your homeland like that. But I don't know. I just think things are going to get really, really, really bad because they're going to become like second-class citizens. That's my take on that. So people do a lot of crazy things when they're hungry. All right, so that's why you got to be thankful and grateful that y'all got food on the table. All right, so now we're going to get into the beef sector stuff, or whatever you want to call it. All right, we're going to take a brief commercial. Feel free to thumbs up the live, subscribe to the channel if you want to. And if you want to, feel free to send a gesture to $ Sir King Crown. It'll be tremendously appreciated. All right, and we'll be right back after this. Ciao. I'm not hungry or anything. Brianna is, though. Maybe. Or maybe Mimi is.
They get that ranch. Did she climb through the window? She didn't climb through the window. Did she climb through the window? She climbed through the window. Oh, twerk for me.
Ooh, twerk for that ranch. Twerk for that ranch. All right. Next up is we had the Zoom last night with Kimmie. Thank you for everybody that showed up and showed out. We had a great time. it was very engaging conversation. As you know, I don't discuss a lot of things are discussed in my Zooms out of respect for the content creators that do come over there. But it was very interesting that Kimmie said that the reason why she gave me a hard time was because I come on panels and ask people questions. I was like, girl, really? Really? Mm. Anyway, I'm going to leave that alone. Next up is Kimmie decided to go live today and show her full persona, her full face and everything without the Asian filters. Um, but the one thing I have from that whole thing she decided to do today is, does that make the ladies in this area of YouTube that are content creators jealous? Because she did look, she looked presentable, she looked nice. So I was just wondering if that makes Lady Nika jealous, Bless Watkins jealous, Five A, we know jealous. So I was curious, does that make the ladies jealous? I was just curious. I just because when another woman comes on looking the part, like herself, not sweating, not begging, not sounding like something scratching her throat. I was just wondering, does that make Brianna jealous? Is Brianna jealous? That Kimmie is showing herself in her full glory and all that other stuff. So that was something that came. Now I didn't watch the whole live and all that. I heard it was dealing with the other area and things like that, and I don't do content on the other area. But I was just curious about that. I was just curious. They were mad about Kimmie coming to take the numbers and stuff like that. Now she showed herself in a presentable light, and I was just wondering, if the other female content creators are jealous. So, well, not you, Random. I know you're not jealous. Trust and believe. So you're gonna start dragging her wig and whatever else they can find in the background. So. All right, y'all, that is my broadcast tonight. Hopefully you found this informative. I do try to bring y'all news that you can use in your real life despite this bullshiggity that comes on over here that, you really can't take into your real life and stuff like that. Talking about real life stuff, let me just say this real quick. Y'all better, I don't know, this whole situation. If y'all didn't know, a lot of the stuff that is made, a lot of electronics that y'all use, a lot of the key materials come from Russia. So, like a lot of the key metals that are needed for the semiconductors in your phones and your electronic devices. And that's why, there's still going to be a backlog regarding new cars. So I don't know if you're planning to get a new car in the next year. The inventory is going to be low. So especially with this whole situation with Russia, um, who knows? Because pretty much they just decided to not allow people to do business with Russia. But a lot of the key materials that are needed come from Russia. So just so you know, things are going to get a lot more expensive, including gas and stuff like that. So I don't know what to tell y'all. Stock up, save up, just be careful. And if I was you, I don't know if I should be saying this, but y'all might want to get a gas mask and stuff like that because I do feel like I don't know, they were talking about the warships being in the ocean and those warships, excuse me, the submarines, not warships, the submarines in the ocean are the ones that have the nuclear missiles on them. And something in my gut is telling me this dude might do it. Like, I think he's more concerned about etching his name in the history books rather than the care and concern of his people or people in general. Like, there was some story, I forget, y'all, I don't know this, but there was some story where there was this lady, I don't know, I don't know. She was some world power lady. I forget what country. She was a chancellor or something. And he knew that she had a fear of dogs. He knew that this lady, who was a person of influence or power or whatever, had a fear of dogs. So you know what he did? He brought in his big dog in the meeting room to psychologically intimidate her. So that's how ruthless this dude is. So he doesn't care. And then what tells me is he's been through this before already. That's why he stockpiled billions and billions of dollars. They say that Putin is worth $100 billion. So he stockpiled his money because he knew the way that they were going to flex their muscle on Russia is to cut them off, to cut them off financially. So I think this dude knew what he was going to do already and had it planned out. And I think I don't know. So y'all just please keep y'all gas tanks full. Gas is going up. So yeah, please do stock up on paper products, canned goods, and your favorite foods. We don't know what shortage. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, y'all gotta. I know y'all. Let me just say, I know y'all getting entrenched with what's going on around here, but y'all need to start paying attention to what's going on outside of here. And maybe some of y'all are. I'm not trying to scare y'all, but we're in some new times. Like I told you before, these people sat up on national television, international television, and told y'all that this man was not going to do what he was going to do because he would have to fear the fallout. He still did it and still continuing to do it. So please, y'all, do what y'all need to do. Get y'all toilet tissue. Get y'all all that. Because we don't know what they may do. They may start affecting the supply chains, all that stuff more than they are now. And things are going to get astronomically expensive. So, and then let me just be honest. The Federal Reserve is going to have to increase the interest rate to get this inflation down, right? So it's a lot going on at the worst possible time. So just please, y'all, be cognizant, get what y'all need. Shoot, even get y'all some stuff to defend yourselves. Because who knows where this thing is gonna go. And like I said, I have an eerie feeling about this situation. I really do. And pray to the man upstairs. He controls everything. He controls everything. But he also is tired of the bullshit too. That's what I feel. I really do. But I don't know why this is occurring. Um, I really don't. So, and treat every day, cherish every day, because you never know. We take life for granted, to be honest with y'all. You know, like the people in Ukraine, they never thought that they would be evacuating their homeland and stuff like that. So, and like I said, Putin. What scares me is I think Putin knows that his days are numbered after this. Right? I really do. I really, really do. All right, I'm gonna drop the link in case anyone wants to come up and share their sentiments or anything like that. Other than that, I will let y'all go. I really do appreciate your time. Thank you for those who support me through the platinum chat and other things like that. So now you need to go get some gas tomorrow because the prices are going to go up astronomically after higher than normal. Like it's crazy. Gas has went up like 20 cents in a couple of days. I went to one gas station. They had the whole thing roped off. I'm like, what the hell is going on? I got kind of scared there. I'm like, why is they had the store open, but the whole gas area was with yellow tape around it. And I'm like, something, 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 something just ain't right. I should have went in there and asked him. I'll probably go ask him tomorrow. But I'm like, something's not right here. So I don't know. Other than that, that's about it. Like I said, there's not much going on. So when there's not much going on, I'll try to educate y'all and stuff like that, and things like that. So for those in the stock market, even though things are going down, there's still ways to make money. So we got somebody coming to the stage. Give me 1 second. We'll go to commercial real quick, and while I put my headphones on, here we go.
I'm crying, you're crying, we cry together.
Ooh, child. Y'all, they say it's Kwani's birthday and stuff like that, so maybe she's still celebrating. She ain't been online in a minute, so that's a good thing because she's usually calling people iggers and all this other stuff when she owns. So thank God, she's spending time with her family that, because we know she normally don't. What's up, Random Crafting Gamer? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for coming up.
I must have a bad connection because I can't hear you. I could hear the
We hear
audio
we hear you perfectly.
from the clip. Let me drop off and come back.
Okay. Yeah, so that is about it. That's it. I don't mean to scare y'all, to be honest with y'all. Oh, also, please take. I'm still trying to do that Avatar Fitness thing. Like I said, there was an issue with the headphone. So I'm not able to do it the way I wanted to do it, but I'm still thinking about doing it. But please take care of your health, because that is the greatest thing, especially when we're going through these turbulent times. You got to be able to move and be mobile, especially if there's somebody attacking your damn country. What's up, Random? How you doing? Random, crafting, gamer. Hello,
I'm a little bit on a delay. Can you hear me?
I hear you.
Okay. So I can't hear you, so I'm gonna say my little spit or whatever, and I'm gonna dip off. I just came up to say, look, take it from a couponer. We watched many things go on with our supplies and our demand and things like that from the beginning of COVID up until now, and we've seen all this stuff that's going on. Listen to this man. He's telling you the truth. Okay. Literally, if you have the opportunity, if you do Walgreens, if you do Kroger, if you do CVS, whatever place you normally shop at, look at your coupons, find your best deals, work those deals into a financial plan where you can actually stockpile some of the things that are your necessities. And I don't mean go in there and just clear the shelf just because you got a coupon. I mean, literally get the things that your families need. I have bought some toilet paper I don't really care for, but in a pinch, it will do. But like I was saying in the chat, I have, four families that I help to supply. And all three of the outside of my own family are my seniors. So they don't have a lot of money to spend out. They're on a fixed income. So if I can help them, I will. I got, what was it, 6 packs of toilet paper tonight, and there was 8 rolls in each pack, and it's Babo. A lot of people don't like it because it's unbleached and all that extra stuff. But the fact of the matter is, it's hypoallergenic. So most people won't have any kind of reactions or issues with it. And it's really, really strong. And if you don't use it for toilet paper, you can use it for paper towels. It's just that strong. And I got it for $2 a pack when it's normally $12 a pack. That's what I mean. Look at your coupons. Look at the sales that are available to you. I bought this at CVS. It was buy 1 pack, get 2 packs free. And I had a coupon that was $11 off of the $16 purchase. So I bought 2 packs, got 4 packs for free. It took an additional $11 off. So $12, I got 6 packs, $2 a pack. That's cheap enough. I can give it away, and it's not going to hurt my family budget. I'm very, very much a stickler about it because we do have credit cards and stuff like that. So we're building our credit. We're looking to buy more homes and add them to the estate. So I have to be conscious of what I'm spending out if I want to keep expounding as far as, our investment properties. So I'm just telling you guys, look at your coupons, Google, couponing at your favorite stores. There's videos out there each week. Stock up. Listen to SK. He's telling you the truth. Remember when we had so many trucks and stuff that couldn't move product because it was stuck in the seas? Take it from me. I waited 3 months for a bumper because I got hit in the rear. My bumper was sitting at sea. I had to wait 3 months for a bumper because my car is foreign made. Be smart. Know what you need. Stock up on what you need. If you got to find new spaces, move things around in your house, reorganize, do what you got to do. Worst case scenario, you're stocked up and you don't need it. But if you don't stock up, it's like my mom used to say, better to have and not need than to need and not have. So I'm going back into the chat because for some reason my phone's acting a fool and I can't hear SK. So peace, y'all.
All right, thank you, Random. Appreciate you sharing that advice with us. So yeah, so we're just telling y'all that. Also, what I want to say, oh, it's pretty crazy that they're also telling the men in the Ukraine ages 18 to 65, I believe, that they have to leave their family behind, and they can't they can't go with their family. They can't, they have to stay behind. They're not allowing the men to leave. That's why I preach for y'all to please keep yourself in the best physical condition that y'all can, because you don't know, right? You don't never know. We live in a life of luxury right now. We got food, we got air condition, or heater and lights and gas and car, but you never know when all that stuff will come down, and you will have to use your own physical attributes to survive. And it's no worse a feeling to sit up there and know that your ass can't move, or you huffing and puffing because you sat up there and ate habanero wings and pizza every damn day when you could have been in the gym. I'm just speaking truth. So, the worst thing in life is to have regret, especially when you did things of your own detriment. So I just want to let y'all know that, because if you gotta run, you can't run. What the hell you gonna do? Like, you see, if they come chasing you with a machine gun or something, what you gonna do? So yeah, it was. I'm just being real. I'm just keeping it 100 with y'all. So yeah, Ron P. Now, I don't think a lot of people are gonna realize that we might have to fight someday. Yeah, it's sad, but wake up, people. People are trying to change the dynamics of power in this world. I don't know if y'all see that. I don't know if y'all see that. Things are changing from the whole technology to the cryptocurrency. You know, they're trying to flip things on their head. And, they're slowly doing that. So you said at least being around the beef sector is getting us prepared. In some way, not. Right. In some way, I think a lot of people are becoming engulfed in this and not ignoring the realities of their life. And then when reality hits them, it's too late, because you can't run to your favorite content creator for help when you get in a real life situation. And this shit is real. I mean, I'm just serious. Like, you see what's going on over there? Yeah. So, what's up, Miss Magnificent? It was good seeing you and hearing you last night. So appreciate you coming through. What's up, Auntie Donna, baby? How you doing? Good to see you as well. All right, y'all. That's my broadcast for tonight. That's all I got to say. Please listen to the words I speak. I don't speak nothing but the truth. And don't say I wish somebody would have told me, because I'm telling you. I'm telling you. So, all right. With that being said, I'm going to head on out of here. Y'all take care. Y'all have a good night. Be the change you want to see in the world. Even if you could booger wolf, you can start by changing your underwear. All right. Take care. And Kwani is going to sing us out. Here we go.
I cry, you will cry, we cry together.
Tofu Alley. No beef, just tofu.